So Mohamed ABOUHAMDA, 18 years of age. As we see judges from Kyrgyzstan, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Scotland, Croatia and India seated ringside to score this one. And here is Michel Dobler, 17 years of age, part of a 13-strong German contingent, 5 women and 8 men. So the referee from Singapore just checking the equipment of ABOUHAMDA in the red corner. Everything in place as it should be regarding the kit of Dobler.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. The first heavyweight bout of Kielce 2021 here in Ring A. It features athletes from Morocco and Germany. The boxer wearing red is Mohamed ABOUHAMDA. His opponent wearing blue is Michel Dobler of Germany. So immediately, oh, that's a beautiful right hand from the boxer who has been circumnavigating the ring, skitting around the perimeter, but he exploded into action there, edging forward with the feet, left-right combination, and the right hand came crashing home from ABOUHAMDA. So Dobler takes another right hand and then a left hand, and it's ABOUHAMDA who has found his range more immediately to begin this heavyweight contest as he lands another right hand on what is proving to be an unguarded chin of Dobler. And again, don't need me to tell you that once you get up to this type of weight category, even though these young men are still teenagers, that there is far more force behind the punches. If you keep taking right hands on an open chin like that, well, at 91 kilograms and 91 kilograms plus, you may well not see it to the final bell of a contest. Dobler's defenses have been porous in this opening half of the first round, and right on cue, there's a right hand success once again, landed by ABOUHAMDA. Beautiful right hand from ABOUHAMDA. On that occasion, the knees of Dobler dipped. ABOUHAMDA then wrapped him up, claiming him around the neck. But Dobler surely can't take too many more of these right hands without a standing count coming in his direction. Same right hand once again. He's got to find a way to evade that backhand, which is proving to be a profitable punch for the man from Morocco. A step to the right, a lean to the right, hands up, hands tight, something. But he's got to make some type of adjustment, has Dobler, because with no disrespect intended, ABOUHAMDA really can't miss him with that straight right hand. So Dobler, well, he's been dominated in many respects for the first 2.5 minutes of this opening round. Got to do something to try and get himself in the mix, because this round, well, short of landing a spectacular shot, there he gets through with a shot underneath, which inconveniences ABOUHAMDA. But the right hand once again being launched from the shoulder and just continuing to extend as though it's on the end of a retractable arm. Terrific accuracy with that right hand has served Mohamed ABOUHAMDA very well indeed during the course of the opening 3 minutes. And surely Michel Dobler and his team have got to make an adjustment. 10-9 across the board in favor of the man in red. Well, some of the action from the first 3 minutes, and again, you could practically stop the hard disc at any point in the opening 3 minutes, and within a few seconds, you're going to see that shot crashing home. That's how many times it landed. Right hand after right hand, going over the top of the left and really disrupting the flow that Dobler is attempting to establish here. So the instructions will be clear. Evade that right hand.
Seconds out, please.
Will the German boxer be able to implement them?
Round 2.
So into the second round then. Dobler has enjoyed plenty of national championship success at the junior ranks in his homeland. There he comes back with a right hand of his own. So there's going to be an increased sense of urgency about his work because, again, with the live scoring that's available immediately, he and his team will be aware that they conceded that round for all 5 of the scoring judges. And neither man heeding the command of break, and hence the intervention of the referee. Admonishment issued in both directions there. Both guilty parties. Nice use of the left hand from ABOUHAMDA around the corner and then underneath. Flailing shots exchanged during that coming together. And again, let's see what ABOUHAMDA can do if Dobler is able to put him under pressure, because during the first round, he did things on his own terms and at his own pace. But if Dobler can get himself into the contest behind a jab, let's see how ABOUHAMDA responds when he's got something coming back at him and not just providing one-way traffic as he did practically for the entire 3 minutes of round number 1. So at the midpoint of the second round, ABOUHAMDA not nearly as much success with the right hand, and so you have to credit the adjustment made by Dobler and his team, which Dobler has then had to carry out here in round number 2, but Dobler hasn't had much more success offensively of his own. There's the right hand back in action once again, though, for ABOUHAMDA. From his perspective, he's looking to resume the service that he established in the first round. Left-right combination is an effective salvo from the man in red. Spoken to about turning his back on his opponent. Illegal, of course. Good left jab landed by Dobler, but it was an exchange where ABOUHAMDA perhaps got the better of it. So ABOUHAMDA looking to find a range with the jab. More intent behind the left hand, which followed. Either man working away on the inside as they walk each other across the boxing ring. Left hand landed with the bent arm from ABOUHAMDA. Looking for the right hand once again. Dobler moving backwards and in a straight line. Manages to dance away to his left to get himself out of the neutral corner on the far side of the ring from our commentary position. Left hand is a nice shot on the inside. Half hook, half uppercut landed from ABOUHAMDA. Left hand was a glancing blow landed by the man in blue. Turning his back. Now that's very, he's spoken to about that repeatedly now in this second round, because that buys him some time. Because if Dobler lands a shot with ABOUHAMDA in that posture, he'll be guilty of a rabbit punch. So Dobler getting himself on the board, taking the second round for Judge D from Croatia. ABOUHAMDA not as dominant as he was in the opening 3 minutes, but in the second half of round number 2, he was spoken to on a few occasions about turning his back on his opponent, going walkabout. And that's a time-buying tactic. Does it suggest that he's feeling the pace with 6 minutes in the book in this opening heavyweight bout here in Ring A at Kielce 2021?
Seconds out, please. Round 3.
So into the third and final round then. Mohamed ABOUHAMDA was sensational in the first 3 minutes. Dobler edging his way back into it as he lands a right hand, edging his way back into it in the second, but he still conceded the round 4-1 as opposed to a 5-0 clean sweep. But ABOUHAMDA, well, he kept going walkabout, literally, in the second round, spinning on his toes and turning his back on his opponent. Won't want to do that too many more times because it could result in a warning, as Dobler has a left-right success, perhaps his biggest success of the contest so far. Can he sustain that now? ABOUHAMDA comes back with a left-right of his own. Dobler with a straight left hand during that exchange. ABOUHAMDA swinging and missing. Both men leaning on the inside. Well, hitting on the break was Dobler. Rather untidy on the inside. Dobler nudging away to the ribcage of the man in red, but no boxer really looking to create some room for his hands and let the shots go. ABOUHAMDA with a nice left hook, bobbing and weaving from Dobler, but he can't find a range on his attempted reply. Then he comes through with a left jab. Boxers falling into one another once again. He's getting rough and untidy and physical on the inside. Well, again, hitting on the break, and how many times is the ref going to speak to the boxers about that infringement? This way, on this occasion, it was one guilty party, and that was most definitely Mohamed ABOUHAMDA. So who can produce some? There's a good right hand from Dobler. I was about to say who can produce some sustained quality. Left jab in response, right hand around the corner from Dobler. So the movement slowing down now. These are big 91kg heavyweights. They're feeling the pace. Plenty of encouragement coming from the corner of the Moroccan boxer as he gets through with a right hand. Dobler responds with the same shot. Punctuated action. Interrupted by leaning on here. Burst of punching followed by grappling as we are deep into the third and final round. Both men letting their hands go, but the punches are coming out in pendulous fashion in, not getting back to the on-guard position. They're rather looping before getting back, and that can present an opportunity for a counter, but I'm not sure any of these men possess the sharpness to crack in the counter and take advantage of the looping shots being pushed out towards the end of the third and final round. Well, it was a hard-fought contest between these two 91kg heavyweights to open the tournament for that weight division here in Kielce 2021. But one suspects, given the insurance that he had built up, leading 20-18 for 4 of the 5 judges, it is going to be ABOUHAMDA who will go through to the second preliminary round, the round of 16. Whereas Dobler will be eliminated. Just waiting for official confirmation as we take a look at some of the action from that third round. Both boxers really did lay it all on the line. Here's the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is red corner, ABOUHAMDA Mohamed.
So Mohamed ABOUHAMDA with a unanimous points decision victory over Michel Dobler of Germany, and it is the man from Morocco who goes through to the second preliminary round, taking all 3 rounds for judges A and B, and it's 29-28 for the other observers. But Mohamed ABOUHAMDA getting the verdict in unanimous fashion to go through to the round of 16. Michel Dobler